This is a rare look inside the small boat's operational command at Dover Harbour. As we filmed, the Border Force vessel Defender was alongside, offloading another 66 Channel migrants, the latest of more than 7,000 who've arrived here so far this year. And this, their mode of transport, large but extremely flimsy inflatable rafts, made for the criminal gangs in backstreet factories.
I mean, these aren't seaworthy for anything because they are just not made to any standard.
Trevor Taylor has seen increasing numbers packed into these vessels. 70 or 80 migrants on each boat is now common.
It's just not safe. The way it's constructed, I mean, this is typical where if there was a cut or a puncture in one part of this boat, the whole thing would go down.
Makeshift puncture repair kits and cheap pumps are often all the migrants have as they battle to stay afloat. And there are very few, if any, effective life jackets.
Just show you an example of that. And that's probably not just for a child, they'll probably give that to an adult as well, saying that's going to save you. Another example, just back here, is an inner tube. We quite often see them, or they're handed out in a packet. So basically, if you panic, inflate one of those yourself.
And the engines too are completely unsuitable for the English Channel, lacking power and prone to breaking down.
You look at the engine, you might think, yeah, that's a proper engine, something you might expect. However, the organised crime groups, they put stickers like this on there, so 30, trying to trick you into thinking, 30 horsepower. In reality, it's somewhere between 10 and 15, so really not suitable to go on the boat itself, especially at sea.
The surge in violence along the French coast is of huge concern to authorities on both sides of the Channel. Staff in Dover have seen increasing numbers of migrants arriving with injuries, including stab wounds.
The violence that is now shown to our French colleagues, trying to prevent the launches, trying to save these people from putting their lives at risk, is huge. We've seen them attacked with sticks, metal bars, machetes, using women and children that are there to cross, using them as human shields to prevent law enforcement taking action, and it's growing, it's getting worse.
This quayside here at Dover Harbour is where the Channel migrants first set foot on British soil. Of course, if Rishi Sunak's Rwanda plan comes to full fruition, then they won't be here for long. Many of them will be on a flight to East Africa. But those flights are likely still months away, and as weather conditions improve in the weeks ahead, many more of these flimsy migrant boats will arrive in UK waters, unseaworthy and dangerously overloaded. Mark White, GB News, at the Small Boats Operational Command in Dover.